Siraj was not quite as fortunate. He was thrown around the interior of the cabin after falling when the vehicular voodoo spell first took hold. After several severe smashing blows to the head and upper body, he was rendered unconscious. Othon's armor protected him from much of the trauma, but he was flung from the dingo when he wrenched the door open in the third, spiraling twist. He was alive and conscious, but as he lay on his back in intense agony, Othon felt that he had broken many bones and was extensively bruised. "Is he dead?" Yhom pressed his dark mystic associate for an answer. "Indeed not," replied Yhom after opening his eyes. "I grow impatient. The veil that clouds my vision of the future beyond this day will cease. I will surely avail," said the dark mystic Yhom with conviction, drawing his words out and increasing his volume with the final words. His form began to change into a swirling bright blue light, and in seconds he had disappeared into a whirlpool of magical sapphire-coloured energy. Gin Duran Volugra. Othon's healing spell was being thrashed out quickly, even though he was bleeding internally and had only healed 3 of his 8 broken bones. Suddenly, he felt that he could no longer move his mouth, nor make any noise with his nose or diaphragm. Yhom had cast a Kish spell on Othon that prevented speech and therefore spell casting on some practitioners of the lesser ways. Yhom had been preparing for this day for at least 27 cycles of the moons. He was infuriated at the psychic barrier that he seemed to have with it. Normally, Khyn was able to envisage the future easily and with surprising clarity. He had grown enormously wealthy through gambling. Unlike most that discover that they possess the ability to see into the future, Yhom never actually placed any bets, and so therefore never attracted the attention of the local witch hunters. He was always clever enough to use someone of a non-magical background to place his bets, collect the winnings, and deliver them to a neutral location. This wasn't about money, and it certainly wasn't about Othon, but Yhom was certain that he would not be vanquished easily on a day that could be obscured from his future sense, because of what could be a mere astral irregularity, and not what he feared it might be. Othon could still move a little. Although it brought him much more pain than he anticipated, Othon rolled over 3.5 times to the right to avoid the bolt of telekinetic force that shuddered outward through the air as an opening translucent funnel from Yhom's outstretched left hand. "Understand that I destroy you here," he bellowed, as if almost feeling guilty to Othon as he raised both hands above the wounded fighting magician's body. Just as he was about to release the concentrated inward globe of telekinetic force that would have obliterated Othon entirely, he heard a familiar voice. "It is you who must understand.